but that, my friend, is how you stall a bike. What is up, old mates? I have had 2 sunny days in a row. That's unusual. Yes, it is springtime, and I cannot wait to get out and spend a full summer on the bike. I talk about weather a lot on these things because it usually takes a lot to get it sunny. But weather's actually one of my favorite things. I mean, I love it when it's like this blue sky, warm. But I actually really love extreme weather, I guess. But yeah, so extreme weather is kind of awesome. Especially storms. Storms are probably one of my favorite things. If you can hear any of this, these gloves are so good compared to my old ones. Extreme weather. I could seriously sit around for hours watching thunderstorms. Sit outside or just slightly under cover so you're not getting wet. Grab a beer and just watch, especially at night, watch a lightning storm. I remember doing it at an old place I used to live at. We had like a deck that looked out over East Auckland, and a storm rolled in. I just sat sort of opened the sliding door, the right slider door, sat there with a beer, and just enjoyed the storm as it rolled in. Though New Zealand storms are kind of very ho-hum. They're not really extreme to any extent. I mean, they're cool and all, but I mean, nothing like those awesome electrical storms that you get, say, in Australia, or even in the USA. I remember a couple times when I was over there in 07, when you're driving sort of out in the desert and off to the distance, and you can see this like storm just rolling in, lightning flashing in the clouds. In Florida, there was this one sick one. We were in St. Petersburg, where across the bay there was a storm, a massive cloud, and it was like a whole bunch of people were taking photos in different parts of the cloud. There's all these little flashes, and yeah, it was kind of cool. I do love those tornado shows though. Storm Chasers on Discovery Channel. Tornadoes fascinate me, really, I guess. I actually found out that you can do a Storm Chaser tour. A couple years ago they advertised that you could do a Storm Chaser tour. It was like a 2-week tour, and you'd go out with these guys that were just out there tracking storms, just chasing storms, and then they'd get you into a position where the tornado was like they're going behind you or going away from you, sort of thing, and then you'd be able to get out and like take photos. How awesome would that be to have like a profile photo or some sort of Facebook or Instagram photo of you just standing there, just happily smiling, and having this massive tornado just sort of like rolling in the background. I would love that. It'd be so sick. The risk of paying all that money, like $2,000 US, and then not actually seeing a storm or a tornado, I guess that's the risk. It's a massive risk. If someone told me, hey, you can, I'll give you some money, you can go do a storm chasing tour, it would be kind of sick. Good times. Ta 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 ta.